Hello, this is Engineer MD Joshimuddin and welcome back to Learn Cybersecurity BD. Today I will discuss about something very important and something very essential for cyber world, that is Linux log analysis and log monitoring. In my channel, I have been continuously creating tutorial about Linux, why Linux is so important for cybersecurity. Lots of topics already been discussed. The topic was why Linux is so important for cybersecurity series, bash scripting, shell scripting, parrot OS or parrot persistence, Linux persistence like Kali persistence, tools like Nmap, Bettercap and Wireshark, and lot of CVEs. Here you can find lot of penetration testing and penetration testing techniques in my channel. So if you are interested, can watch those videos from my video card description box. As a cybersecurity analyst, ethical hacker, penetration tester, network admin, system admin, logs are of your eyes. You can find it from the logs what is happening behind the scene and what is happening in the background. You can find the vulnerabilities, you can find the user log from those, you can find the user activities from those logs. As I said earlier, logs are of your eyes. If you are a cybersecurity analyst, ethical hacker, or penetration tester, or network admin, logs are of your eyes, and you can find a lot of information about system security and system audit. You can find it network breaches and security breaches and hacking information, user information, and lots of things from the log. As I said earlier, as a cybersecurity analyst, log are your eyes. They helps you to see what happened in the background, detect any suspicious activities, and even track down security breaches. For example, if someone tries to log in your system and given wrong password multiple times, it will be recorded in logs, which runs using what command you can find from the logs from your Linux server. Whether you are a beginner or already working in cybersecurity, understanding logs works and why they matter in absolute essential. So stay with me till the end because I will be explaining what Linux logs are, why are it so important, and how you can monitor and save them from the advanced analysis. So let's, for example, if someone tries to access your restricted file or directories without permission, it will be recorded in the logs. Log also help you to troubleshoot systems, auditings, and compliance checking. So, log monitoring is not helpful, it is very crucial skill for cybersecurity professionals, ethical hacker, and penetration tester. In this part of the video, I will show you all the major logs to Linux and what kind of information it contains. Here I came in my terminal and I am using Kali Linux. Look at the screen. Here is a var/log. There is the log stands in Linux, so I do ls here for show all the logs. Here is showing all the logs from log directories, user log, system log, kernel log, boot log, all the logs. So if I do cat auth.log, here it will show the auth.log and those are the logs. Lot of logs here. Those are the logs is authorization logs or auth logs. So after that I will do the next, that is the boot log. So if I do cat bwt boot log, here is the boot log. This log show the booting system and booting logs here. When system boot, it is generating. So after that I will go to kernel log, user log, syslog. So if I do cat, look at the screen carefully, cat syslog, it will show the system log or syslog. Those logs are very important for cybersecurity analyst, ethical hacker, and penetration tester because system generating logs is the most important. If I do filter, after that, after some time I will show you. So now I am going to show all the logs, that is the kernel log. Now I will go to the next step of the video, and here I will show all the filtering. This is dpackage log, all the dpack packages installing there. So if I do cat kernel log will show the kernel. Here this is the kernel log, all the kernel log. This is Linux kernel system and all the log generating from this and stored in the log file. So this is kernel log. As you know, Linux kernel, all the kernel information gathering here, CPU information. So after that I will go to the next step of the video, and here going to clear the screen. After that I am going to grep the authorization. I will use the authorization. So I like to grep authorization failure. So if I do authorization failure from the auth.log, just type authorization failure auth.log, and after hitting enter it will show the authorization failure, all the authorization failure. If someone going to log in the system, authorization failed, this will show, and how you can grep this from the authorization log or auth log. This is all authorization failure log. So if anyone trying to log in, here is showing Joshim user trying to log in from the system. This is the time when it occurs, it is showing here. So if I do the next, here is showing all the authorization failure from the system. Someone like to gain access to the system and fail to authorization or password did not match, blah blah. After that I will going to show you the another grep or another filtering from log. So grep Joshim, I like to use the user who has not able to log in to the system. So Joshim user did not able to log in the system, and all the information gathering here, and when he did not able to log in to the system, the time also showing. So if I do another user here, Karim, I do another user Karim. This is for the Karim user. Karim did not able to log into the system for the reason of password failure, or password did not match, authorization did not match. Here is the showing. Look at the screen carefully, the time, the date, and all the information gathering here from the auth log or authorization log. User Karim, and look at the screen. I am selecting those unable users, unable to find the password or match the password in the system. So if I do going to another grep for filtering of logs, grep authorization failure, authentication failure, clone auth.log pipe wc. I'll print the here I will print this. I have done earlier because I have checked the command is working or not. Here automatically coming print $1, $2, $3, $9 and $11. I like to show all the columns here. So if I do print the columns here, look at the screen here. There will show the time, date, and the system date and time, and user, which user did not match the password, and which user who did not able to log into the system. So if I do filter to any user, it will show like this, and if I do print here, it will show like this. So I am going to show you another command. This is what I like to tell you, how to print specific field or specific columns to a log. So I have printed those specific columns print $1, $2, $3, and $9 and $11. That's why it is coming this way. I have filtered those. After that, I'll go to the another command, grep e authentication failure auth.log. Grep e authentication failure auth.log, hitting enter. That is authentication failure, only authentication failure is coming here, and specific user information and all the authentication failure user showing here. Which user failed the authentication and when, you can filter from this, and you can filter the username from the greping system and greping command. This means those users has not been able to log in from the system this time, and the user name and user information gathering here. Grep e authentication failure auth.log. Here I am going to show you another command, so I am going to grep authentication failure auth.log pipe wc -n. I am doing mistake. Here will be -l. Here is the count of authentication failure times. How many times authentication failure been occurred? This is the counting. So it will count how many times that user did it, and you can find it from this command. So how many times a user unable to log in to the system, it will count, and this is the counting. So you can count to any user. If any user do it, I am clearing the screen and going to another command, grep authentication. I'll do sudo. Which user used sudo command and what did he do? It will be filtered from the command. So sudo, look at the screen. Joshim used sudo command and to do use su. So Joshim, this user Joshim did pwd home user root and the command. So this user did this to the sudo command, and this session has been created, and this session has assigned to the command. This time this user has done this. So if you filter that which user use sudo command and which user do sudo command, what type of work he did, you can find it from the sudo command or sudo filtering. Look at the screen carefully. Just grep sudo auth.log, that is which user used sudo command to the system and what did he do with this command. So I'm going to show you another command from here. Look at the screen carefully. This user doing this from the using of sudo. So I am going to show you the another log here. There is system logs or syslog. So syslog, from syslog we will find lot of information or lot of things which is what is going on the background. So what is working on the background, we can find it from the system log. This system log generating system informations that contain all system information. So if I go first tail -f force, I am going to force tail syslog, hitting enter. Here is the tail end. So it will show only the tail end as because this log is contain a lot of information and this is high value log. So we are going to on showing you the only tail end. So tail end logs here, last log, this is the last log that we want to see. If you want to see the last log or last logs containing from the log file, you can find it from here. So I am clearing the screen and going to show you the another log, grep e I small I single quotation errors failed denied unauthorized seg fault log name syslog. After that, hitting entering all the multiple names here. Look at the screen. I am grouping multiple names. Here is the command. I am grouping multiple errors or multiple error names. Those will show after one after another. This is the fail log, this is failed log, error log. All the logs will show. This is multiple grouping. So if you want to know the errors, failed and all those things with a single command, you can do it. You can do this from your log. So I am going to do it again. Look at the screen. If I do error only, here will show the error. Which error is occurring, what type of work, you can find it from the system log, and why it is coming, and the techniques. You will find lot of information from these logs. That is how you can find the errors from the system, which error coming for what purpose. You can and the time. This is very important. The time, the session name and session ID, you can find it from here. Now I will show you the less command. It will show you less command after one after another. It start from the beginning, so you can find it from the beginning. If I do hit enter, and it will come one after another. If I do a space, I can use enter. You can use anything to go the next step and show all the logs from your system. Look at the screen. I am entering or spacing, giving space from the keyboard. It will show you one after another. Now I'll exit and show you the another command, grep SSH. If I want to see the SSH commands, look at the screen. This is the SSH command used by the system, and it is showing when it's occurred, who used this, when it has used, and when it is using from the system. All the sessions and SSH targets, all the information gathering here. Now I came to another command, grep Apache 2. This is the system. If I want to see the system, any application errors or any application running in the system, this is the commands that I want to see. This is the application name only. You can find another application information from the system. So look at the screen carefully. Here is the Apache 2 application running, and I am gathering the information from the Syslog. you can find a lot of information from different applications. Thanks for watching. If you are feeling that this video is helpful for you, please subscribe my channel and be with us. Always take care.